Hello, hello, hello. I'm so glad you're here. I am Laurie Walker, and this is Yoga with Laurie. For those of you that have never practiced with me before, I'm so happy you're here. For those of you that have, I am happy you're here too. And isn't it great to be together in this format? So, we are going to do a chair practice today. So it's hard to see because I have a white background, but I'm sitting on a white chair. I am not levitating. And we're going to start with our feet on the floor. So if you want, you can kind of lift and release your heels. And then bring your arms down by your side. Shake it out a little bit. Awesome. And then we'll start with 3 breaths, moving the arms. So it's inhale, and then exhale audibly. Ha. So inhale, lifting, and exhale, let it go with a ha. And go one more. Inhale, lift, and exhale, let it all go. Yes. And then we'll bring our shoulders up towards the ears and then exhale, release. We'll do that 2 more times. Coming up, inhale, and then exhale, release. And on the 3rd, same up, inhale, and exhale, release. Yeah, and I do a lot of things, a lot of our practices in these 3-time sequences because the brain loves repetition. Go ahead and bend your elbows, and that helps create these pathways through the brain that create new ways of movement and strengthen that brain and body connection. So we'll bring now this left hand over to the right shoulder. Draw your right shoulder back slightly and then reach out that hand. So take a glance in that direction. If you can, look at your fingers, wiggle them, and then look the other way and look down. Look down at that left knee. And then come back home. Come back right back to where we started. And we'll bring this right hand over to the left fingers on the shoulder. Draw that shoulder back, reach out, look, and then look the other way and down at your right knee. And then bring it back to where we started again. Let's do that again. So this is nice, gentle movement for the spine. Draw the shoulder back, reach out, look that way, and then look the other way and look down at your right knee. Inhale, come back. Exhale, bring that right hand over. Reach out your left hand, look, and then look the other way and look down. So nice movement for the neck as well. And then bring it back to where we started. Now bring your hands together and then come right here at the center of the chest. And just pause for a moment. Let the shoulders stay away from those ears. You know, they like to creep up. A lot of us hold anxiety in this part of our body. So let it go, let it go. And just pause and breathe. Yeah. Then we'll release the hands, bring them out, and bring them just out in front of you. And we'll move the wrists. So just move in a circular fashion and then calm in the other direction. Yes. And then we'll bring the hands out and connect your thumb, if you can, with your pinky finger. If it doesn't work that way for you, you connect to the closest finger, okay? So whatever finger you're touching, fingers you're touching, we'll do a 1, 2, 3, and flick the end. And then come to the next finger that you can touch, or the same one if it is, and let it go. And then do the next one and let it go. And then the fourth time and let it go. And then in a gentle way, just shake your hands out a little bit. And then bring your hands together almost like you're washing your hands. We're going to move. Yeah. And then just let go. Let go. And let your hands come to the tops of your legs. Lift up your right ankle, your right foot, and move it. Move it in a circle, and then go the other way. Yep. It's loosening up. Getting ready to have a good day. As much as we can, right? And then bring that foot down, other foot. Get in the action. Move it around a couple of times. And then we'll go the other way. Just move it. The sun's coming in the window right here. Kind of nice. And then bring that foot down. Now raise up your right knee. Put your hand on that knee and we'll just move in and out. So warming up the hips. And you don't have to go very far out. Just move it side to side. And then we'll go to the other side. So again, and throughout this, as much as you can, keep your spine as long as it can be. So we want to have lengthening in the spine. Especially with these seated practices, it gets easy to kind of slouch a little bit, but we're going to try to maintain this uprightness, okay? So we'll bring the hands back up again. This time I want you to cross the hands and then bring the backs of the hands together. Right here again at the center of your chest. And then we're going to lift up and then come back down again. Now switch. Bring the other arm in front. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come back down. Switch again. Other hand on top. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back down. Switch. Ready. Inhale, lift. And exhale, back down. Now we're going to keep the arms crossed and then put them on your hands on your forearms and slide to the elbows. Slide to the elbows. Now bring this elbow, this right elbow, over to the right and lift your left elbow slightly and then come down. Now bring the left elbow out, lift your right elbow slightly. Come back down. Go to the right, lift, and lower, and other side, lift, and then lower. And then release your hands. If you can, come a little further and put your hands on the top part of your arms. And then just kind of move the spine gently, like you're giving yourself a moving hug. Yeah. And then again, I can't say it enough because it's good for your brain. We're going to switch and then come with the other arm on top. Again, hands on the tops of the arms, and then just kind of this moving hug. Yeah. All right. And then we'll release the hands, come back out. Take that nice breath in. And then exhale, bring the arms back down again. Let your hands settle on the tops of your legs. We're going to extend out this right foot a little ahead of the left, and then lift your opposite hand. So it's your left hand, your right foot. Now lift the left hand and the right foot at the same time, and then lower. So what we're doing is crossing the hemispheres of the brain. Right? This is great to keep the brain sharp. And when you lift up, take a breath in and down. Feel the spine get longer as you breathe in. And exhale. And go one more up. And then exhale. And then just place your hands back on your legs. Widen your feet a little bit. Now bring this left shoulder over to the outside of your hip and come to center. And then right. And come to center. And just now slide side to side. Slide to side. And then we'll come back to center. Just pause for a moment. And then lift your hands off of your legs. Bring this right shoulder slightly back. And then put both of your hands on top of the right leg. Now take your left hand, put it at the center of your chest, and lower into your hand. So press into your hand. Keep your head upright. And then let go and touch below your knee on the side of your right leg. All right? Now we'll take that hand, bring it to your left shoulder, and then reach that hand out, look at that hand. Bring it back to your shoulder, and then draw that shoulder forward and touch down again, below your knee on the inside of that right leg. With an inhale, draw to the shoulder and open. With an exhale, come back. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. And go one more. And this time, inhale, stay out there. Now lift your other hand out, so both hands are out, and then bring everything back to center. Release your hands. Rock just very gently side to side. Feel your weight move from one sits bone to the other. It's a little rocker bones right at the base of your seat. All right. And then let those feet go a little wide again. This time, we'll take the left shoulder slightly back and then bring both hands on that left leg. And then we'll take the right hand, put it on the center of your chest and lower into the hand. Again, head stays up, neck is long. And then let your hand drop to the inside of your left leg. With an inhale, come up to your shoulder and open. With an exhale, bring it back to where we were. Ready. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. And go one more. Inhale, open. Stay there. Bring out your other arm. And then bring everything back to the center again. Awesome. And then release. Move those wrists again. Other way. And then let your hands drop down. Let your heels lift and drop a couple of times. All right. Now bring your feet a little bit wider again. Heels in, toes out. Now lift your heels. Bring your knees in and then let go. Bring them in, kind of squeeze a little bit and let go. And go one more in and let go. And then drop your heels down. Walk your feet where your knees are forward, toes are forward. So before we go on, I wanted to stop for a quick commercial break. Sadie, my doggie, wants to say hello to everybody. So she's joining us for the remainder of our practice. Thanks. So let's continue reinforcing that brain-body movement connection. We'll take this left foot in front, the heel down, toes up, and we're going to bring this right hand right here on the center of the chest, and I want you to lower into that right hand while the toes are up on that left foot. And just feel, pause here, and come to the stretch for you that's right at the edge of, going too far. I don't want you to go too far, but I want you to feel it. So back it up and then lift up this right hand. We'll do that again. Bring that hand into the center of the chest. Left toes lift. Exhale. And then inhale. Raise that hand up. We'll go one more time. Hand goes in. Exhale. And inhale. And then we'll let that hand come down, step that left foot in, right foot comes out, left hand center right here on your sternum. So lowering with those toes up, inhale, toes go down, hand up. Exhale, draw in, inhale, lift. And go one more, toes up, exhale in. And inhale, reach up and toes down. Foot goes in, hand goes in. Now I want you to step this left foot over to the side and point your toes, your knee, in that direction. And then bring both hands out. And then as you lift your foot, I would love for you to lift both arms. Put that foot back down and look out at that right hand. With an inhale, come up. With an exhale, look to the right. And go one more. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, out. And just pause here for a moment. Keep your gaze on the ends of your fingertips on that right hand. So in yoga, in most poses, we have what's called a dristi, or a gaze. And that directs our brain and our body's attention to wherever the hand is going. Bring both hands back in, and then we'll go to the other side. We've got to make it even. So with an inhale, lift up. With an exhale, come out and look at that hand. Inhale, exhale, look at that hand. One more, up, up, and then exhale, look. And then just bring everything back to the center, back in. So knees are forward, toes are forward. Now take your right foot, step it one step ahead of your left foot. All right? We'll take the left hand, put it on your hip, or if it works for you, you can put the hand just behind you. All right? Now reach up your right hand and put it now on the center of the chest. And then lean forward, come out with your right hand and look at that hand, and then turn, look behind you, and then look back at that hand again. Now lift that hand up, look, and raise up that same side leg. Put that hand back down, foot goes back down, lean in. Come out, stay lifted in the chest, look at that hand, slowly look to the other side, look back at that hand, and then lift up. And go one more, leaning in, hand goes out, look, then take that gaze away, look back. This is great for balance too. So come up and then come back down. And then just bring both hands right here at the center. Both feet are side by side. And then just release, just release. All right, shake it out. And then we'll step this left foot one step a little bit ahead of your right. They're still apart, not one in front of the other. Either put that right hand behind you or on your side, okay? And then take your left hand right here at the sternum, lean forward, so leaning your sternum into your hand, head stays up, then look at that hand, take that gaze away, and then refocus back on your hand. Lift up, lift the same side leg, and then come back forward. Come forward, look out, and to the side. Back at that hand in front of you. Inhale, exhale, come forward. And last time, look at that hand. Look in the opposite direction. Look back at your hand. Focus. Then follow the hand. Lift up, leg and arm. And then back down. And then release your hand from behind you. Now we're going to take this left hand, put it in front of you. And then reach those fingertips over to the other side. Take your right hand, your opposite hand, kind of hold in as you reach maybe a little further. And then work that right hand all the way. You could press into your arm all the way down. And then we'll put that hand on the shoulder and move, swim back. Move that shoulder back. All right. Now we'll go to the other side. So bend that right elbow, stretch across, reach out those fingers, then take your left hand, put it against your arm, kind of hug it in, and then reach, and then take that hand. It's also good for the brain to make this tactile connection. So feel the length of your arm when you're doing that. So you can just move back that shoulder. All right. And then bring both hands out. I want you to draw those elbows a little back and then bring the hands together. Put the thumbs in at that center and round your back slightly. So we're moving the spine in all ways that it can move in this practice. Inhale, open, so you're lifting the sternum up. Exhale, bring the hands in, round your back slightly. Look at your hands. Look at your hands. And then look forward. Inhale, shoulder blades come together in the back. And then exhale, look down at your hands. Let's try that one more time. So it's inhale, look straight ahead, open, and then exhale, look down at your hands, rounding your back slightly. And then just come back open again. Let the fingertips really reach out, and then let your arms rest. Let your arms rest. Put your hands right here, and then we're going to take that right leg a little to the side, and I want you to kick. So toes are pointed that way. Now kick to the other side. Kick, and then kick. So like the Rockettes. Da, 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 da. All right. And then other foot. So point those toes, kick, and then point that way. Kick, and kick. Kick, and kick. And do it one more time both ways. And kick. And now take this foot, and I want you to cross at your ankle. Cross at your ankle. So this is your left leg. I want you to take your right arm, put it over your left arm. So this is going to be eagle pose. And you do opposite sides. So the right hand's on top and the left leg's on top. Now bend both elbows, and then put the backs of the hands together. and settle your shoulders down, all right? So if you can imagine eagle pose, these are the eagle wings, right? And then, okay, here's the hands together. With an inhale, lift up the hands and lift your foot up. Exhale, come down. Yeah. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And go one more. Inhale, lift. Can you sustain this a moment? Keep the spine long. Exhale, come back down. I always say the best part of eagle is coming out of it. So fly out by just letting that front leg come out, arms come out, and then foot comes down. Now we'll take that right foot, cross it over at the ankle. So the right leg's on top, your left arm is going to be on top. Arms on one another, bend the elbows, and then backs of the hands together, right? Here's our eagle wings. So backs of the hands together, lift up that right leg, lift the hands up, exhale, return. Inhale, let your spine go long with your breath. Exhale, back down. And go one more up. Can you sustain this for a moment? If you need a break, come back down. And then exhale, ready, lower. Now fly out. Yes! And then come back down. Excuse me. And then I want you to come around. Ooh, I got choked there. Yeah. So we're coming around kind of in a circle. And then stop. And we'll go the other way. So around. Yes. Just nice and easy. And then maybe one more. Yeah. And back to sitting. And this is called sitting mountain pose, where your spine is upright, your knees are forward, your toes are forward. And it's a nice steady pose, a pose where you can feel hopefully nice and balanced. So let your hands drop off your legs, and we're going to end this practice with another moving meditation. But this time I'll sing. If you want to sing, you can sing with me. It goes like this. When I breathe in, and then I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. So it repeats. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. And then when I breathe out, I breathe out love. All right. So let's try it. Just follow me. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. And then lift up. When I breathe out, and then let it go. I breathe out love. And go one more. Get tall. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. And then when I breathe out and let it go, I breathe out love. And then just circle your hands back to the center. Pause for a moment just to breathe. And then we'll do a little bit of self-massage at the end. Take this left hand, bring it over to your right shoulder, support your elbow, and then just massage into your shoulder, maybe the side of your neck. Just a little gentle, nurturing touch. And then we'll go to the other side. So take this right to the left and then support under that elbow. And again, just whoa. Give yourself some love here. Yes. And then go ahead, bring your hands back together and bring them right here at the center of your chest. And then I want you to feel into your shoulders again. Where are they in relation to where we began? If they've crept up a little bit, can you let them drop? Let them drop, loosen up in that upper area here. And feel your thumbs press right into that breastbone. And just as a way of centering yourself. Now bring your gaze downward or close your eyes, either one. We want to eliminate any visual distractions you might have, just to feel a little bit of peace inside the body. And then we'll let the head lift again. And I want to say my closing. It's an Irish blessing. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surrounds you. And the pure light that's within you guide your way on. Namaste. Namaste. That means I honor the light in you. Until we meet again, thank you so much for being here.